Hi, thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel or whatever social media platform you are seeing this on. My name is Michelle,
My name is Terry.
and we run a nonprofit support group called Widows Helping Widows. So we kind of wanted to introduce ourselves today and let you know kind of how we got started, how we met, and honestly how we became widows. So I guess you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. So my name is Michelle. I lost my husband in 2002. At the time, I had a 3 month old, and my husband needed heart surgery, needed a valve transplant. And basically, everything that kind of could have gone wrong went wrong. And he passed away after being in the ICU for about 6 days. So, of course, that rocked my world. And I had a wonderful support system. And I'm a Christian, so I had a strong faith that God would bring me through this. But at the same time, I really wanted someone to talk to. So at my church at the time, and this was a long time ago, this was what, 21, almost 22 years
Yes.
ago now, there was a grief share program, and it was a grief counseling program at my church. And so it was 13 weeks long, and my parents went with me, and they pushed me to do this, which was a huge blessing. So after that 13-week grief counseling time, um, my counselor told us, try to find an ongoing support group. And in our group, there's people who lost children, spouses, parents. And so she was like, really try to find a good support group that's ongoing and you can talk to other widows about what you're going through. So I did that. I went through like hospice,
Yes.
like you did, and just looked on different platforms. At the time, that long ago, there wasn't a lot online as far as information goes. So I tried a few different groups, and a lot of those groups, people were much older. And I felt like it wasn't really helpful for me. I felt like they were most of them in their 80s or 90s, and I had a really hard time finding a group of people I could really relate to and the problems I was having at the time being a young widow, because at the time I was 24. So I'll push this, or not push this. I will hand this over to Terry.
Push is
I'll
fine,
push.
Michelle.
I'll
Push
push.
is fine.
I'll push over.
Thank you
I'll
so much,
no Terry.
Michelle. Again, I am Terry, and I lost my husband Ben 16 years ago. At that time, I was living in the Washington, D.C. area. My husband had a rare kidney disease, it affects about 2% of the black male population. What happened is the fact that once we found out that he needed to have one of the kidneys removed, because you can live with one kidney, we decided to do that. And he didn't make it through the surgery. He died on the operating table. At that time, my son was 4 and my daughter was 8. This was in 2008. So it rocked my world. My whole world turned upside down in a flash.
Yeah, it does.
It does. And I didn't know what to do, what direction to go in. And someone that was a widow had sent me this beautiful letter about a hospice group in the Washington, D.C. area. Um, I had to really get myself together in the right frame of mind for me to even go to the hospice group where there's widows and widowers. And probably about 3 or 4 months after my husband died, I finally got up the courage to go to the hospice group. And it helped me a lot. Like Michelle said, my church helped me, a lot of my friends and family. And I finally, I guess you would say, was was able to stop crying for 6 or 7 months and started talking in the hospice group, and that really, really helped me. People say you shouldn't make any major decisions within 1 year, but I moved my family across the country to Texas. That's where me and Michelle are now. And I always say you have to do what's best for you, and that's going to help you through your journey of grief. So that's just a little bit about my story. Did I leave anything else out, Michelle?
I don't think so.
Thank you.
I don't think so.
Thank you. And like Michelle said, we have started a nonprofit group helping widows in Frisco, Texas. And a lot of people have joined our group throughout the United States and also want us to come to their cities or states to really start a group there. So Michelle and I said the best way to reach people is through social media. So this is our first launch, I would say, of
There you
our
go.
Widows Helping Widows
There you go.
podcast, and we will continue to do so. So that's just a little bit about us. Michelle, would you like to add anything?
Sure. Well, Terry and I, we have been widows, myself for 21 years, and Terry for how long?
16 years.
16 years, yeah. And we're not counselors.
No.
We are big advocates of counseling, whether
Yes.
you do it on a one-on-one or whether you do it through a group session. But we're not counselors, but we have walked through this journey, and we've walked through this journey with other widows and widowers
Yes.
over the past 15 years. And so we would just hope that these videos that you're going to see in this platform will help you as well. We would love for you to reach out to us. Our email address is widowshelpingwidowstx@gmail.com. And we host meetings twice a month, support group meetings. One is in person here in the Frisco, Texas area, and the other one is going to be on Zoom. So if you would like to join us on a Zoom call for a meeting, please go on our meetup page. It is named Widows Helping Widows out of Frisco, Texas.
Thank you so much. I think that's it for
I
right
think
now.
so.
Thank you so much for joining us, and
Yes.
stay tuned. We have a lot more information. And one thing I just wanted to add as far as our Widows Helping Widows group here in the Frisco, Texas area, we have over 800 members, and we really don't have an agenda, but people really talk about what's on their heart. So we have some great information to pass along to you from some of our members from our group and some things that we can pass along from our own experiences. So stay tuned, and we hope that you will continue to watch us.
Yes, we hope you would join us in our community, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you. Have a great day.